3 ideal trade targets for Pelicans to keep Zion Williamson happy. Whenever a team in the NBA finds a cornerstone player, it is their job to ensure that they do everything in their power to make that player content with the direction of the franchise. Given the control that players now have over their careers, organizations have a few years to prove to their cornerstone players that staying with them is the best choice they could make. For the New Orleans Pelicans, the time is ticking for them to show Zion Williamson that he should remain with them for years to come. In Williamson's first 2 seasons with the Pelicans, they've failed to make the playoffs, and they've compiled a combined record of 61-83. While New Orleans has had talented players on the roster, they just let Lonzo Ball go in free agency, replacing him with Devontae Graham. Provided the buzz that surrounds Williamson, he may not want to remain on a small market team that isn't in a position to contend for titles. With the Pelicans possibly needing to swing for the fences to keep Zion Williamson happy, here are 3 trade targets the franchise should consider pursuing. Damian Lillard. The Portland Trail Blazers are a team that doesn't seem to have much of a direction right now. Portland replaced Harry Stotts at head coach with Chauncey Billups, and they missed out on quite a few big-name free agents this offseason. After taking part in the Tokyo Olympics, it remains to be seen if Damian Lillard is fond of what is going on with the Trail Blazers. If Lillard finally requests a trade from Portland, New Orleans should be a team that extends an offer for the all-star point guard. It would likely take at least Brandon Ingram and draft picks for the Trail Blazers to send Lillard to the Pelicans, but New Orleans is loaded with assets they can move. While the Pelicans would need more than just Lillard to become a contender in the Western Conference, it would be a great start in keeping Zion Williamson for the long haul. Bradley Beal. Once again, the New Orleans Pelicans are likely going to need to land an all-star caliber player in a trade for Zion Williamson to sign long-term. Williamson wants to win championships, and New Orleans hasn't shown any signs of being a franchise that can help him achieve his goals. So with his future extension with the organization looming, the Pelicans should inquire about Bradley Beal, who may or may not be available via trade from the Washington Wizards. Of course, Beal will need to formally request a trade before he's even an option for New Orleans. But given the trade of Russell Westbrook and the coaching change this offseason, Beal's time in the nation's capital could be coming to a close sooner rather than later. While Beal would probably prefer a team that is closer to contention, maybe the prospects of playing alongside Williamson would interest him. On the other side, Williamson would likely welcome the idea of forming a duo with one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. C.J. McCollum. It goes without saying that the Pelicans would love to get either Lillard or Beal in their dream scenarios. But let's say that neither Lillard nor Beal are made available, then one of the next best options might be C.J. McCollum. As previously mentioned, the Trail Blazers are a mess right now, as their most notable addition in free agency was Cody Zeller. Maybe Portland looks to pair Lillard with a new running mate, which could make McCollum available for the right price. McCollum hasn't made an all-star team, but that doesn't mean he's not a talented player. While he's an average defender, McCollum is a versatile scorer on the offensive end. A duo of McCollum and Zion Williamson, along with possibly keeping Ingram, would give the Pelicans a solid foundation to build around. Even though landing a superstar would be the ideal outcome, getting a solid contributor in McCollum may be a step in the right direction towards keeping Williamson around. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.